Um, well, it started. I was talking one of my former coaches, Coach Rick Smith. He's with the Chargers now, but he's with the Atlanta Falcons last year. And the year before that, he was trying to get me connected with Vic Beasley, and I had wanted to get with Vic Beasley too, but Coach Smith had kind of initiated that, and so I reached out to Vic last year. Didn't have any time to do anything last year, and then this year I had a lot of time on my hands, and reached out to Vic. Told Vic to come to San Francisco. Told Vic to come to San Francisco. Let's train and let's go over some stuff. And he talked to his guys. He talked to the media in Atlanta, and they was like, Von Miller invites Vic Beasley out to his Pass for a Summit. And I was like, Pass for a Summit? And I was like, what? Like, Pass for a Summit, what? And I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what, I might as well just take advantage of the opportunity to do this. And I did it all in 3 weeks. I felt, blessed and honored to, have those type of guys come out, in such short notice, all the way out to San Francisco. Khalil, he was already there, but you got Olivier coming all the way from the East Coast, and you got Malik coming all the way from the East Coast, and all of those guys just to be there. You got DeMarcus, he's all over the place, just to be there. In University of Stanford, they let us, use their facilities. So it was an incredible moment. We got out there at practice, going over, the Pass for a Summit. I felt like, as a pro, you don't want to waste, anybody's time. I value my time, and I know how, all of these pros value their time. So that was the last thing I wanted to do was, invite all of these guys out there and waste their time. So we had, condensed, a schedule. We were only there for about 6 hours. And we got a lot done. All the feedback that we got from it, when you're watching film with Khalil and Olivier and DeMarcus and, Vic Beasley and Shane Ray and Clayus Marsh and Cliff Aver and all these guys in the same room, it's incredible. And I watch film on guys, but I just think I know what I'm doing. When you got these guys, actually going over their plays, it's incredible. I feel like it's a shame that we don't do that, more often in the National Football League. You got, DBs and you got, wide receivers that, could be doing the same thing. So I felt incredibly honored, to be able to, pull something off like that.
Did you get any calls from Trevor or Paxton or any other quarterback saying, hey, man, what are you doing all the secrets?
I think it's a two-way street, because, everybody's learning knowledge, but I'm learning knowledge too. Me and Shane, we're both there. So, it's a two-way street, and, it's a fraternity. It's a fraternity just like quarterbacks. I don't say, Trev, man, why are you talking to these other quarterbacks? I think it was all love, though, and it's at the end of the day, it's gonna make our game better. It's bigger than just, my teammates and my Denver Broncos here. It's a thing that we can help, improve the league. We had a Solomon Thomas there. He was just drafted the number 3 pick. So it was a thing that that will help our game improve. Especially from a pass rush standpoint.
Is it going to do it yearly? You want it to be like the Manning Passing Academy?
Yeah, 100%. That was really Peyton's passing academy, and what Peyton was doing at Duke was really some of my inspiration behind everything. Peyton, he set such a huge example on how to do stuff there. So, Peyton, that definitely was the blueprint. The Peyton Manning Passing Academy and the things that Peyton and Eli do at the University of Duke. It's different. Roles change every single year, but at the end of the day, I have to be Von Miller, and the leadership, it has to come. It's like I said, I think it was in OTAs. I was sitting in the meeting room with Coach Pug and the guys, and Shaq is at year 4. You got Shane going into year 3. You got all these other young guys. I'm the DeMarcus. I'm going on year 7, so it's like I'm the DeMarcus Ware in the room now. I'm not old, but it's like I'm the the old guy in there. Everybody's joking and laughing and stuff, and I'm looking at them like, what are y'all laughing about? I don't get it. I don't get it. And that used to be me on that side. So, the roles, the tide has changed, I guess. I have to be that guy for my team. I think I have taken steps to do that.
On Don Elway described your leadership as different. He has a different kind of leadership. What do you think he means?
I'm a different type of guy, I guess. Like I'm not about to, like I said, I'm not about to, or I will, I will. I don't want to say I'm not, about to do something, but, Peyton and DeMarcus, those guys are just two incredible, people on and off the football field. Their style of leadership is, totally, different from my style of leadership. I like getting with the young guys. I like spending a lot of time with the rookies. I like spending a lot of time, with just, people in general inside the locker room. I feel like I address situations. I feel like I help people over time. It's just not like, go to guys and say, you need to do this. I feel like I help my teammates over time. I feel like I help them become better people on and off the football field, from just by leading just by using my example and, my career and everything that I've been through and just using that as an example, It's totally different from, what Peyton and, DeMarcus, have been through. I feel like I, can relate, to guys in the locker room just a little bit better because I've been in every single situation that you could possibly be in the locker room. So, yeah, that's my style of leadership. And I guess, I do a lot of pranks and jokes and stuff too. So, I guess I just got a different style of leadership. But both styles are effective in my opinion.
To that end, it seems like you and Garrett Bowles have kind of taken a liking to one another. How did that relationship come about?
I mean, I just, just in life, it just happens like that. When you meet somebody, you just feel like you've known them, for a long time. I feel like I've known Garrett for a long time. Just his sense of humor, my sense of humor. When you're talking to him, his story, and when you're talking to him, it's kind of hard not to like Garrett Bowles. I mean, have y'all just, had a conversation with him? He's just a great guy, and he's always he wants to learn, he wants to be great, and all the greats have that type of hunger. So, it just happened. He's only been here for a couple of months, so I'm excited about this season and the years that we have coming up.
What kind of tips have you given Garrett Bowles? What kind of guidance for what to expect?
Everything that I know, it's I'm an open book. I don't believe in holding back and not telling them. I tell them everything I know. I tell them everything that DeMarcus has told me. I tell them everything that Sean Phillips and Elvis Dumerville have taught me. Everything that Ryan Clady and all of these guys have taught me. I tell him. And that's how the National Football League should go. It shouldn't be you're a rookie, so you got to do this, or you're a rookie, you need to. It shouldn't be like that. We are here for, one goal. We are here to win games. We are here to win a Super Bowl. We're all pros. These guys, these guys are 22 years old, 21 years old. All these guys are grown men. I don't believe in, treating guys like rookies. I feel like we're all on the same level and we're all here to win games. We're all here to, feed our families.
Are you looking for to lead by example, though, when y'all get pads on and you really throw all your moves out?
I mean, I don't think it's really a lead by example. I practice hard. I practice hard. I practice hard. I play hard. In the football game, I'm going hard. I'm not talking to those guys. I'm trying to win. Here I'm gonna practice hard. I'm gonna play hard. But I'm trying to make sure that Garrett is ready to go against Khalil, Melvin Ingram, Joey Bosa, Justin Houston, all of these guys. In turn, that's gonna help us. That's gonna help me on the pass rush end. If I can help Garrett and the offensive line be a great unit, then that's gonna help me in the same run. So I don't feel like I said, I'm an open book. Whatever I know, I give it to Garrett.
Time for a few more fun, guys. You said you're an open book, but there's certain types of leaders. Peyton Manning would approach someone. DeMarcus would approach someone. Jed Bailey waited for people to approach him. Which type of guy are you?
Let me see. I mean, I guess I don't really wait. I guess I don't guess I'm as laid back as Champ. And I approach guys. I just approach them, in a different way. I approach them. I wouldn't say it's like a friend. I approach them as Vaughn. I approach them. Everything that I see, I feel like I can. I feel like I can tell people everything that I see and everything that's going on without people getting offended. And, sometimes, when you got these huge, big time figures like Peyton and DeMarcus, approaching like that, you can kind of feel a certain way. With me, I'm approachable. I feel like everybody can. Even the rookies, DeMarcus, Walker, whatever. All of these guys can come talk to me, and I feel like I can do, the same thing with them when it comes to leadership.
How is it playing fun in the locker room with this team? People are sleeping on this team. Expectations externally aren't great. Some 7-9, 8-8. How is that playing in the locker room with you guys?
I mean, it's good. I mean, in 2015, we wasn't supposed to win the Super Bowl, right? I mean, in 2015, it was supposed to be a whole totally different year for us. So it's the National Football League. It's not like the NBA. You know, in the NBA, you know, you get a couple of guys on a team and it's a wrap for all the other teams. You know, you just never know. You got to go out and play. If you look back to that 2015, you know, year, it was we won. I don't know how many games within 3 points or less. You know, going into the end of the season, you know, people were saying this about this guy. When we got to the playoffs, this is supposed to happen. You know, it's the National Football League. We got to go out here and play. We got to go out here and win. You know, the Super Bowl, the Atlanta Falcons were supposed to, do what they were supposed to do in that game, and we all got a, different story about that one. So it's the National Football League. That's what makes this game beautiful.
Hey, Vaughn, PT just said he's looking forward to camp, but conditioning test not so much. What are your thoughts on this conditioning?
I'm ready to go. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, like my Snapchat, I'm ready to go. I'm not worried about
Don't you run with the D linemen and not the linebackers?
I think I'm running with the DBs today. So, with me, I'm ready to go. I haven't been in this type of. I mean, I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to go. I haven't been ready to go till this point. You don't want to, rush and come back to count. But I'm here now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get with my teammates. I'm ready to work. I feel, rejuvenated. I don't have to worry about anything but football. Conditioning test. I mean, I'm not worried about none of that stuff. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, thanks, Vaughn.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.